Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday.
Good morning, everybody. Happy
So you
Saturday.
know what? We did you share to your pages and all that? I mean, okay. Well, you do your job, right? Right. Did you do some sharing?
You know what? Regina always trying to point the finger when we go on live, y'all. Good morning. Y'all see this?
Well, you know what? Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm gonna totally ignore you today because we have a special guest in the studio.
I'm
And
excited too. I'm excited for the guest that's in the studio.
so what we want you guys to do, if you are new joining us today, we just want to make sure that you share. And if you're new to our page, we just want to make sure that you like because today we're
Yeah.
going to have a great show, like we
Yeah.
always have a great show.
Yeah. Also, subscribe to our YouTube page. So, like, share, subscribe. That's the word of the day. Like, share, subscribe.
So no, that ain't the word of the day. The word of the day, well, we got to get some interaction today because this word of the day, something was
Yeah.
on your heart all week. You've
Yeah.
already talked about it this morning, and
Absolutely.
we need to dive into that because me and you kind of went back and forth, and
Yeah.
it's always good when we go back and forth. Is because we both have our stands of how we feel, right?
Absolutely. Yes.
And with you, you have the mother, the wife perspective, the therapist perspective. You have all those perspectives. And little old me,
Mm.
I just have that little one-sided perspective sometimes.
Yeah, right, little old you. Okay, but you still have thought processes. So it's more than just having one side perspective. You got nieces, you have
I'm a TT. Yeah,
godchildren.
I'm a
Yes.
TT. Yeah,
Hmm.
I am.
Yeah.
So the word of the day is
Community.
community.
Yeah.
So
Community.
community. So what does that look like?
So when the reason why I brought this up is because we have people pointing the finger all the time at women and even at men who are juggling more than one thing and trying to make sure that their families are taken care of and being all that they can be. And this came about from the story. I know a lot of you who are watching recently in Detroit, Michigan. There's a lady, Miss Johnson. She was out delivering some food or some groceries, one of the two, and she had her children in the car with her. She homeschooled her kids, and her 11-year-old went into the glove box where the gun was and shot the 6-year-old daughter, and that sparked it sparked a lot of opinions in the city of Detroit or all around southeastern Michigan. It sparked a lot of opinions, and I was frustrated because we always want to quickly point the finger. Why did she do this? Why wasn't this done? But it's deeper than that.
Oh, I need my fan today. We go on break. I said I didn't need it, but woo, I
You
need my fan today.
you have.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let's talk about it because Regina, you were very adamant. You said that she should have locked the gun up. Now, please
No,
hear me,
what? No. So let me
listeners.
just say no.
But
She
wait, let
shouldn't
the
have the
listeners
glove,
know
and she shouldn't have the
I
glove in the
don't
glove compartment.
condone that that the gun was not locked. I do not condone that. So let me say that first.
Well, the glove shouldn't have been in. Honestly, my opinion, the glove should not have been in
What
the glove
glove?
compartment. The glove compartment.
The gun.
The glove. I'm sorry. The gun should not have been in the glove department. You
What
got
should have
kids in the
been?
car. Well, locked up or on you something. It just should not have been in the car. It should not. I don't care what anybody says. When you have a 6-year-old and an 11-year-old, kids are going to be curious. Even though I don't have kids, right? They are going to be curious.
But that's where law enforcement wants you keep it inside the glove compartment, but it should
It's
be
supposed to be
secure.
locked,
It's supposed to
secured.
be secure.
So it
Yes.
should have been in a. Well, let me just say this. I got a good friend of mine. He has a gun, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
My good friend, her husband has a gun, and in his car he has a compartment
Mhm.
for where his gun is, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
So what about the compartment to put where the gun is? What
Yeah,
about
if
that?
if your car supports that, but it still needs to be locked.
Okay, so what? So you're not condoning it, but
Right.
what should the community do or
I think
have
that we
done?
need more community involvement because when you think about this situation, she was a single mother. She was homeschooling her kids and she was out delivering groceries or food so that she can put food in their mouths. And so the bigger question and picture is like, where was the community? Where was family? And you asked that question too. But oftentimes people feel like that they don't have anyone else and there is no one in their corner. So what do you do when you feel like you're by yourself?
What do you do? What do you do? What's our call in number today?
248 905-1128. 248-905
Same number that's
1128.
every week, right?
Yes.
So yeah. So what would you have done? You know what? You know, you got kids. You're a single mother or a single father. You got your kids in the car. You're homeschooled. What would you have done? Would you have
Yeah.
kept the gun in the glove compartment
Yeah.
because you have curious kids?
Yeah, you do have curious kids, and so now it's a bigger, like the picture has broadened. So now you have this mother that's now in jail. You have this 11-year-old who will never be the same because he killed his sibling,
Do we
and
have the
then you
clip?
have a baby that has to be buried. So this is the clip from Fox 2 News.
Now charged in connection with the death of her 6-year-old daughter. Tanya Johnson is accused of leaving an unsecured gun in her car with her 5 kids inside. And investigators say one child found it and shot the girl in the head. Let's get live to Fox 2's Scott Wolchek. He's outside of Detroit's 36th District Court. And Scott, this has just been a grueling and emotional case.
Yes, it has, Roop. 41-year-old Tanya Johnson appearing over video, and it was emotional for her at times. She was wiping away tears. So she has been charged formally with multiple different counts, from felony firearm to a few counts of second-degree child abuse, as well as gun safety violations as well, safe storage laws. So she is definitely in a difficult spot here. Let's go back to when this all happened on Monday. We had it where over on the east side, Harper near Gratiot, that's where investigators say that Johnson had left her vehicle to go and pick up food. She's a DoorDash driver, and she had left her 5 kids in the car unattended. At one point, investigators say the 11-year-old finds an unsecured handgun under her front seat, grabs it, and ends up shooting his 6-year-old sister in the head. She died later at the hospital.
Wow. What do you say to that? What do you say to that? And it wasn't even in the glove compartment. It was under her seat.
Well, I mean, I have no words. I mean,
Yeah.
I have no words for it. She's trying to take care of her kids, but 5 kids in the car. Um, you got to think. I mean, I feel. I mean, of course, I feel bad for her, right? And I'm praying for her. But how do you, when you have 5 kids, you have to be able to make good decisions. You know, you have to be able to.
Yeah.
You know.
And the bad part is this happens all over the world every day. You know, the mother probably felt like taking 5 kids in the store while she trying to do her job will be overwhelming. And it's a lot of what she coulda, woulda, shoulda done. But today, the reality has set in. So we definitely praying for this mother. There is no easy way to handle this situation because she has a child that's dead, a child that will forever be thinking about the killing.
Yeah, but
she's
what's
be in
going to
prison.
happen though? Yeah, what's going to happen though? She's never going to forgive herself, right?
No.
Her kids are going to probably go to foster care,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Unless, because I'm with you. Where's the family? Where is the family? Where is people when you need them? Your friends, your
community,
family.
yeah.
She's doing a lot. She's homeschooling a kid. But then think about it. How do you homeschool your kid and do a delivery service?
Because,
You
well,
know?
the difference is when homeschooling, you set the schedule. So you can, it could have been anything. They could have been on break. They could have been on lunch. It could have been anything. So when you homeschool your kids, you have the liberty of setting your own schedule.
Okay, we got some people saying
Yeah.
good morning. Good morning,
Good
Auntie
morning.
Annette from Florida.
Come on,
Key-
good morning, Florida.
Yeah, so, why don't you guys go ahead and key in? If you are watching us right now, just tell us a good morning. Let us know that you're there. Just don't sit there like you just paying attention.
Yeah, to all my friends that's still in the bed that's watching this morning, good morning. Man, I know we started off with this, but I just, this is a real reality.
But why did it touch your heart so much?
Because as a mother, period, and as a therapist, seeing a lot of clients who are single and who have to juggle multiple responsibilities, this hit home because this could be any one of us. It could be our cousins, our sisters, our aunties. This could be anyone. One bad decision changed the whole trajectory of her life.
Yeah.
And there's no fixing it. None.
Chanel said morning.
yeah.
I'm still in the bed.
Chantel, I know you and my brother still in the bed this morning. Thank you for tuning in.
She's still in the bed.
Good morning, Mrs. Love and our family. This is okay, Miss Lucas. Good morning.
We got some more people that can say good morning to us.
Yeah,
This
y'all
morning.
come on, say good morning.
I'm sure we got some new
special guest
listeners.
coming
Yeah,
on.
we got some new listeners this morning, I'm sure. So,
There's some new stuff coming to our city, so we're excited for the new guests we have coming in the building.
so you know what? I'm excited because we have the last administration, the mayor administration, did not pass getting a adult dispensary in the city of Pontiac, right?
Yeah.
So right now we have. I want to say, I always create history when I say it, but I think it's going to be history made because he's the first dispensary, and it's the first dispensary in the city of Pontiac. It's Afro American owned, right? And they have their soft opening. Is it next Saturday?
Yeah, the 12th.
The 12th,
March
March
the
12th. And then they have a ribbon cutting after that. But
On March 17th.
March 17th.
Yeah.
So super excited about that. And we want to just make I always look at it, you can talk to a small group of people, a few people. It's word of mouth too. This is what you have been waiting for because now the things that you want to buy that you used to like go get from the drug dealer is legal now. It's legal. And you can get your medication card. You can get this for whatever the reason why you need it, right? But we'll be right back with this special guest in the building. We'll be right back.
Well, the holidays are over, but the Michigan winters are just getting started.
That's why at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet, we've loaded the lot with four-wheel drives and all-wheel drives ready for anything.
Whether it's a Silverado or an Equinox.
We've got the inventory to keep your family safe.
Don't get stuck this winter. Come see us in Waterford because
Joe knows!
We're starting 2026 big at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet.
That's right. We're growing our family to serve you better. And I'm proud to introduce our new General Sales Manager, Malcolm Perry.
Thanks, Joe. And I'm thrilled to be here for one reason, to make sure every customer who walks through these doors gets the best deal in Michigan.
Come say hi to Malcolm and we'll put you in a new Chevy today.
At Joe Longhammer Chevrolet. Good morning, good morning. We're back and we have in the studio Dave Parker in the building. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. About yourself?
We are blessed this morning.
Yeah, so glad to have you on. Listen, I started asking questions ahead of time, so I had to roll it back so we can get on here and you all learn from Mr. Parker. So, okay, Dave, we got the link coming up.
Are we still live?
The video? Oh, okay. I don't see any.
So,
it's not gonna work. Oh, okay. All right, y'all. So we sorry about that pause for the cause, right? We had a video that we wanted to play, but it's not working this morning. So, Dave, we have your partner on too. I can't see.
Is he on the line?
Is he on the line?
I believe I'm here.
Oh, okay. I hear you. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing today?
Good. It's good to have you on with us.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Okay, so let's kind of talk about it. I'm ready to dive right in. So let's kind of talk about how did you two, get in business together?
That's my younger brother.
Okay, but how did you get in business together? I know that's your younger brother, but you just both woke up one day and say, "Hey, we about to do this."
Basically.
There he is. There he is.
Okay. He said basically.
So we got him on the screen right now.
Yeah. So I'm excited, Brandon, to see you. I couldn't see you a few minutes ago.
Okay, sorry about that. Just had some little technical difficulties, but we made it. We made it. We made
Smiling.
it happen.
Yeah.
He's smiling this morning. I'm trying to get your brother to smile a little bit. Who's the
Oh
oldest?
man, I've been trying to do that for 40 years.
You've been trying.
Oh, you've been doing it before. He put you on the hot seat.
See that?
Yeah, I see it, right.
So who's the oldest?
He is.
Oh, he's the oldest.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Stop it out.
Wait,
Stop it
wait.
out.
Can we talk about ages? Can we talk about that?
No.
So you
Uh,
are
it's
in your early 40s. Your brother's in his early 30s, right? So yeah, I'm not gonna talk about ages, but I'm in my 20s.
Okay, yeah.
So you know
You're on
what?
the right track.
Right. There we got a little smile this morning. We got a little smile.
Listen, okay.
Yeah.
So let's get into it, fellas. Let's talk about the business. Tell the viewers and the listeners what's the name of the business and what can we expect. So who's going first?
Well, the name of our business is called Culture 81.
Come on,
With
Culture
with
81 with a
yeah,
K.
with a K, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So we are super excited to be coming to downtown Pontiac. Like you guys said earlier, one of the first dispensaries in Pontiac. And minority owned. So this is really huge. So, but yeah, Culture 81, 81 North Saginaw Street. Yep.
Right, 81 North Saginaw, right in the heart of downtown. So, Brandon, we heard you speak, but come on, Dave. So, Dave, how does it feel coming to downtown Pontiac?
Feels good. Very excited. Can't wait to get the community involved and just come check us out.
Now, are you from Pontiac?
No, I'm not from Pontiac. I'm from actually Detroit, Michigan, born and raised.
All right.
Grew up on the west side of Detroit.
West
side?
I
Y'all
work
are
on the west
crazy.
side. I work on out of Chicago and Dexter. I work on the west.
Well,
For
we
real.
grew up on Dexter.
Okay, so I'm right there. I'm right at Salvation Army.
Okay, I know exactly where it is.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is this your first business or your first dispensary?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So how did you guys come up with the idea of actually getting a dispensary? Because you just don't wake up and say, I want to get a dispensary. At least I might wake up and say
Right.
it.
I worked in the industry for a while. I started a consulting company where I assisted different dispensaries and different cultivation centers with their compliance. And I was like, you know what? It's time for us to start. So when the state of Michigan released the social equity program, I decided to apply for it. Once I got approved, the marijuana event organizer license, and that just snowballed into a dispensary.
So how long actually did that take for you guys to actually get, your license and get, everything going on paper?
What about a year and a half?
All right. There's a lot of regulations and compliance in the state of Michigan to get into the cannabis industry. So it is very strenuous and but we were resilient and we kept on fighting and pushing through. So we're here. We are here.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure I'm sorry, I meant to cut you. We want to make sure that if you have any questions this morning, please call in. You can call in at 248-905-1128, 248-905-1128, and ask questions. If we don't like the question, we will automatically hang up on you. No, I'm just kidding. But also, you can make comments in the bottom because, we're making history. We're making history on the 12th in the city of Pontiac.
In the city of Pontiac,
Yeah,
yes.
we are.
And I'm excited for you all. I have a question. So there's many people who may view this or may even be watching that do not know the effects of going to the dispensary and getting some of the products. And so do you have products that are specializing towards persons who suffer with mental illnesses, maybe some depression or anxiety or even pain?
And honestly, we're not allowed to give out medical advice for cannabis.
Absolutely. So this
So,
isn't.
I mean,
I'm not asking for medical advice, but I know that people go in for different reasons. So,
right. So if someone is having trouble sleeping,
Yes.
we help them. We recommend an indica strand.
yes. So I know there's recommendations only, or not even really recommendations. You'll just show them.
Just show them exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So I understand the legality with that, right? So
Brandon want to say something.
No, ma'am.
Good answer.
But see, I totally understand the legality of that. And so with that being said, so what can they expect when they come into Culture 81?
Great customer service first and foremost. Being treated like they're VIP.
Okay.
Whether if they spend $1 or $1,000,
Okay.
everybody's gonna be treated treated the same, and great product.
So is there any like specials that you are gonna have? Any things you're gonna offer that's gonna make you? I'm going off script, so I think I'm getting the eyeballs right now. But
Go ahead.
but okay, so is there any special thing that you're gonna be offering? Because you're right in town. You want to come get your product from downtown, right? Why would they want to come to your soft opening? Why would they want to come to your place?
I think just because it's new,
Like
it's the first in Pontiac. They actually gonna make history with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like, and also we're gonna have great product.
Okay.
And as far as deals, yes, we definitely gonna have some great product with great
Yeah,
deals.
just unlike other dispensaries, like we definitely have a smaller space, and that way we can focus on quality over quantity. So even our bottom tier is going to be a lot of better than a lot of other places top tiers. So and we're going to be very very selective on the different types of products we're going to have in our store. So people are not going to be overwhelmed. They're going to be able to have that type of that one-on-one customer service, like David was explaining. It's going to be awesome, very personal. So our goal is just trying to engage with the community, get the community involved, and I think they want to be a part of history. Absolutely, that's what we're doing here. We're making history.
You are. But Brandon, I got a number one question, and I know some listeners want to hear this, and some folks from Pontiac. Are you individuals hiring any Pontiac residents to come and work?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what we want to do. We want to focus on helping revitalize Pontiac. Pontiac used to be a staple back in the day.
Yeah.
So we want to get the community back involved. We want to hire within Pontiac. Absolutely.
Yeah. What's the criteria?
David has a little bit more experience in that area.
21 and over is the main criteria, and n- they can have a felony, but they can't have a felony selling any illegal substance to a minor.
Mm.
So anything else they can apply.
Well, I like that you said that. You were very clear on that.
Yeah.
Because you will have some individuals that have a background, right?
Right.
And that does not exclude you.
Hmm.
And I like the fact too that you talked about hiring from the city of Pontiac,
Right.
because I find a lot of businesses sometimes they open up and they come in our community, and they don't actually they don't actually bring people in. You know what I mean? From our community, they do, but they show and then they get rid of them. I've seen that a couple of times at some stores.
Right. We like I said, we definitely trying to build with the city of Pontiac.
That's real
The hiring
good.
process, but the thing is, they have to apply.
That's right.
They can't.
That's right. Yeah.
They have to apply. It's on Indeed, Culture 81, and they say the list of jobs.
So how would they actually apply if they wanted to apply?
On Indeed.
Oh, and Indeed, okay.
Indeed. Yeah.
Do you have to have any experience?
For certain positions, if you want to come in at an entry level position as a receptionist or a bartender concierge,
Yeah.
just
So
great.
just last week we had walk-in interviews where people can just walk in right off the street,
Wow.
and just apply in person. So we're going to do that periodically too as well, until we get up to fully staffed. But definitely go on Indeed, go to our website, which is www.culture81.com. Check out our social medias. There's all links in there to apply for and to follow and share.
Yeah. I just want to tell you, I happened to do some research. And so I was kind of looking at the party that you all did at the Crowford, and I really like the vibe. So when I see your culture and I see your branding, when individuals see your brand name, what do you hope that they will, think about when they see your name?
Uh, it's a great company, great staff. Just great customer service. Um, the culture of cannabis, the culture of music, the culture of
Yeah.
art, the culture of whatever you. What I'm trying to say, whatever you identify what culture is.
Mm.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. So
So
go ahead. Sorry.
no, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I want you to go ahead.
No, because I was going to another question. So you,
No, go ahead. I'm
Go
finished.
ahead. Okay. So people, you're the first, right? But this business, what were the struggles? Because you guys, you said it was a year and a half, right? But you guys, like walking into it like you've been doing it for 15, 20 years, right? So what were some of the struggles actually to actually get your business up and going?
It was a lot of struggles. Even just with the city of Pontiac, what they actually assisted us with it. Um, just downtown Pontiac is a historical district, and one of the struggles was as far as they want to keep the integrity of the building.
Yeah.
So we had to go through the historic district commission to approve our sign.
Mm-hmm.
The first one didn't get approved. The second one did. So then as far as other struggles, just trying to get in the industry as completing the application process. It can be strenuous. You have to have funding is a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the main
Yeah.
reasons why a lot of people don't get into the business. They don't have the funding.
Yeah.
And what you say, Brandon?
Yeah, I think our biggest hurdle was with the city itself, because there's different layers. Not only do you have to go through the city to get approval, but also the state of Michigan.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of times they contradict each other. So, and if you don't have legal counsel, or again, you're new to the game, you can get lost in the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, we pushed through all of that though. There was a time, like, say, even our name, as you see now, it says Culture 81 with a K. Originally, our name wasn't Culture 81. Originally, it was Pop Culture, POTKULTURE,
You said pop
and
or hot.
pop culture. And because some of the legalities, they say the city didn't want us to use the word pop, just because they didn't want us to have anything green on the outside of the building. So there were a lot of hurdles that we had to adjust and pivot. Again, this is where we're at.
That is so good. So this is the first, but what is the future goals for Culture 81? Let's start with Brandon. Like, what's the future goal for Culture 81?
Well, first thing is, we want to help be a part of the revitalization of downtown Pontiac as a whole. They have 600 government employees supposed to be moving back down to Pontiac in about a year 2027. That's huge, and we want to, instead of to wait, we want to be a part of that. But ultimately, we want to be able to make a difference. We want to possibly be a MSO company, a multi-state operation. So not just here in Michigan. So this is just the beginning. So we want you guys to, again, come on and join the culture and enjoy the ride.
Yeah. So okay, Dave, what's your thoughts? Like, what's the plan?
You say what he just said.
Just what
Yeah, what he just said.
So, I mean, are you like, this is number one, but are you all seeing yourself go to different cities with, Pontiac is first? Are you seeing yourself going to different cities?
If the opportunity presents itself, it's a good possibility, but we're just gonna focus on Pontiac for now.
I totally like that you said that, because right now I know that you're coming in at the best time,
Mhm.
because you got a new administration, you got a young administration,
Yes.
and they are up, and they're young men. You got
Yeah.
women. The women are kind of middle aged, but we got some young women, because we have Commissioner Angela Powell. But you have new administration, new blood, new love, right?
Mhm.
Old love that's been around, but new love that wants to see us get back to that. Because
Yeah.
we were actually one of the richest counties in the world. I think we were in like
The
top 15.
Yeah.
And so I know that now, back Oakland County coming back, the employees coming back, it's going to be different. It's going to be a different vibe in the city
Yeah.
of Pontiac.
The culture is gonna be
Yeah,
different.
exactly.
Very good.
Yeah.
Like that.
So what I'm excited. So do you all see mentorship? Because there may be other persons who may like
question.
in struggling and have not been able to open. Are you all interested or will be doing mentorship?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Okay, because I believe in not being gatekeepers, right?
For sure.
So like, and a lot of people get intimidated and feel like they can't help you because you're doing the same thing. But me, I'm gonna push you. I want to see you win because I'm gonna eat anyway. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean? And so I'm glad that you all said that. Mentorship is a part of who you are. That's good.
But I like the fact that they're young.
Yeah.
They're not 50, 60 years old. When I focus on age, I focus on, you guys have the mental and the mentality like you're older. You articulate. I'm super excited. Let me just give a shout out to Tamika Reynolds for actually referring me to you. And I was just kidding when I said you gave me hell. You got back to me. I appreciate you. I do. But I like the fact that you guys are young and you're energetic, but also people are going to look at you and they're going to look at you as a role model, mentorship, right? But now people are really going to be paying attention because of the business that you're doing and realizing that everything you guys do, how you're talking now, what you're doing, is going to help elevate you to the next level. And I know you already know that, but just being part of this history right now. I know I'm kind of going in circles because I'm excited.
Yeah,
And I'm excited because of just, we're the first. Right? I know you're on the podcast at one time, but
yeah,
we're the first
we
right
do a
here.
lot of firsts, though. We do a lot of firsts in City College. Good morning, Shatama Mika. Come on, come on, Columbia up in here. Good to see you. So listen, like Regina said, like we're glad to have you on. But for those persons that are watching right now that's in the middle of the struggle, what is something that you would tell them right now to continue, to help them get over the hurdles? Because I'm telling you, it's people who like cannot open. Pontiac has turned down several people they did not pass. What can you tell? Lot. But what can you tell them? Come on, Brandon. What you got? What can you tell them to stay in the game?
Man, obviously, Pontiac, like I said, it's been 5 years since Pontiac has been trying to get people to uh, medical to rec. So just continue to network, build those relationships. Don't burn no bridges. You never know when you're gonna have to cross back over those. So just keep on and keep your head down and keep pushing. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah. Look, Dave looked like, yeah, that's what he said. Dave looked like that's what I got this morning.
He's reading my mind.
Yeah, I mean, but really, honestly, it has been a 5-year struggle. I know some people personally that was trying to do it, and it just didn't work for them. But I'm a firm believer what God has for you is truly for you.
For sure.
And so this is your time now. So since this is your time, show them how it's done.
That's right.
So, can you tell the listeners again, when is the soft opening, the grand opening, and even the it's a soft opening, a grand opening, and a ribbon cutting? Yes.
Yep. So, on there it shows that our soft opening is actually going to be this coming up Thursday, so March 12th, from 1 to 8 p.m. So, come down, check it out, check the vibes out, meet the staff. And then on the 17th, which is going to be on St. Patty's Day, we're going to have our ribbon cutting ceremony. So we're trying to make it a big deal, make it a big event. And then we're going to roll out our grand opening April the 11th. So what that'll do, that'll help slingshot us into April 420. So make sure you guys come out, show some support, help the community out, and have a good time.
That's it. So any last words that you want to share with us, Dave?
Not really. I mean, thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Tell the listeners, don't never take no for an answer. Be resilient, and just overcome all adversity that you face.
That's good, Brandon.
Just come say hi and join the culture, and it's our main goal is to support Pontiac's growth and create a place where people can be very, very proud to visit, and say, hey, this is Pontiac did this, finally. So, but go to our website, check us out, and definitely come stop by and say hi.
Website is?
Share the website.
Yep, the website again is www.culture81.com. Culture is spelled KULTURE81.com. Also, our social media, Instagram and Facebook is the official Culture 81.
All right.
What's the location, though? Let's do the location. One more time.
Downtown Pontiac,
Downtown Pontiac, 81 North Saginaw Street, 48321.
And you're next to the old Liberty Bar, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Liberty Bar ain't old. It's still up and running. Good morning, Cornelia.
But it's across the street from
the courthouse.
Courthouse, right? Okay. All right.
Yes, ma'am. Yep, that is correct.
This is so good. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We are going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
We're starting 2026 big at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet.
That's right. We're growing our family to serve you better. And I'm proud to introduce our new General Sales Manager, Malcolm Perry.
Thanks, Joe. And I'm thrilled to be here for one reason, to make sure every customer who walks through these doors gets the best deal in Michigan.
Come say hi to Malcolm and we'll put you in a new Chevy today.
At Joe Longhammer Chevrolet.
It's Joe at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet in Waterford. This tax season, your money can go further at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet.
It's Regina's Refund Advantage.
Whatever you bring in, refund or down payment, I'll match it up to $500 to get you into a new or used vehicle stress-free.
We have great selection and we will get you approved.
And for your tax refund information, visit Regina. She's the queen of car loans. Regina, the queen of car loans.com.
Down payment match up to $500. Go to reginathequeenofcarloans.com.
It's Joe at Joe Longhammer.
Master Baker Sierra Crudup, owner of Delicious Sweets Bake Shop and Craven Cookies, located at 203 South Washington Street in Saginaw, Michigan, inside of the SVRC Marketplace. If you're looking for delicious sweets, this is the place to stop in. They specialize in homemade desserts and one-of-a-kind custom cakes. They can be reached at 248-836-8080 or dsibakeshop.com.
Hey, Metro Detroit, it's me, Tune Up Man, along with Joe Longhammer and Regina, the queen of car loans at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet in Waterford.
If I'm looking for a new car and I have $500, Regina, what can you do for me?
I'll take your $500 and turn it into $1,000.
But there's a catch, right?
That's right. I can only handle 25 of these deals each month.
Hurry before those 25 deals are gone.
Call or text 248-266-9875. I'll get you approved.
It's Joe at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet in Waterford. This tax season, your money can go further at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet.
It's Regina's Refund Advantage.
Whatever you bring in, refund or down payment, I'll match it up to $500 to get you into a new or used vehicle stress-free.
We have great selection and we will get you approved.
And for your tax refund information, visit Regina. She's the queen of car loans. Regina, the queen of car loans.com.
Down payment match up to $500. Go to Regina, the queen.
And we are back, y'all. So listen, when we were talking earlier, you all saw Culture 81. They were here. They were in the building. Shatama Mika said she was born and raised in Saginaw, Michigan. God shifted me to Columbia, South Carolina. But when I visit, I would check out Culture 81. Yes, so they will be in the city of Pontiac downtown. But we were talking earlier about community. So for those of you who are watching, can you all engage with us this morning? We were talking about the tragic incident that happened to Miss Johnson, the mother of 5 in the city of Detroit, who was out getting groceries for delivery. She needed to make some money to take care of her kids. She was homeschooling her kids, and a tragedy happened. Her son found the gun under the seat, and the gun went off, and the child, the 6-year-old daughter, was shot in the head. So I wanted to come back to this because we wanted to talk about community and how important it is to have support. It's easy for us to point the finger at this woman and say what she could have, should have, would have done. But the reality of it is many of us live in these shoes every day.
We live in those shoes every day, but we have to also be proactive on things too. You know what I mean? We have to be. You know, right now, I know just like dispensary is licensed to buy what you need, right? And then so it hasn't been 20 to 25 years where it's been licensed to actually have a gun, right? So these are things that have come into effect, right? Mm-hmm. But now that it's a rule, it's a law, it's a law, you can carry, you can have your gun, and you can do certain things. We also have to know that we have to be careful on the things that we do, you know? And I'm not saying that I'm not for her. You know what I mean? I feel bad for the family. I feel bad for her. I'm very saddened, right? But we also have to think about these things before you do those.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen after them.
So, Shatama Mika, you're on. You have all young men. If you want to call in at 248-905-1128. Let's kind of talk about what community looked like, because I know at one time you were raising these young men. Cornelia, if you want to call in at 248-905-1128. Let's talk about what community is. Miss Lucas, if you want to call in at 248-905-1128. Let's talk about community. I wish that we had our sis on this morning. Where's the community at? I know Trustee Jennifer Dooley, I know she would have something to say about this. I know our sister Clarissa Payne will have something to say. So if you all are watching this morning, call in. Let's talk about community and how important it is to have the community involved.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
What?
But yeah, no. He Sandy sent a text about what happened in actually Pontiac, so I guess we can switch to that in a minute. But
Yeah.
if you want to talk about engage in the conversation, give us a call at 248-905-1128. But let's give a shout out to actually the winner that actually won the oil change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Courtney's. Courtney's from Courtney Juicy Juice. Yeah, she sells cold pressed juices, and Courtney won a free oil change, and she came and retrieved her oil change.
She did. And I apologize for texting right now, but you guys, I got somebody actually texting me from Saginaw about a vehicle, and I told her we're not open, but she's going in right now. So, Courtney came in on Friday, and she picked up her oil change. She got her oil change in her vehicle on Friday. So, you guys just need to make sure that you listen to us every week, because you never know what we're giving away, and you know what when we're gonna give away, what we're gonna give away, right? You just don't know. But you know what? Let's change subjects for a minute here, because this right here we're gonna talk about next actually hits home. It hits home because we're both born and raised in Pontiac. But let's talk about the Pontiac teacher that actually cussed out the student that actually lost her job this week.
She actually quit. She didn't lose it.
She quit?
She actually did.
Oh.
She did not lose her
Well, she
job.
quit before she got fired.
She resigned, yeah. So she did not get quit. She did not quit. Cornelia says there are consequences with every choice. We must educate one another and have real conversations. That is true. We have to hold one another accountable. That's absolutely true. And that segues right into where we are with the teacher who had a verbal exchange with a student in the city of Pontiac. And the
she
teacher
got caught on camera.
One of the students did
Recorded it.
film her, and the student filmed what they wanted the
Us
world to see. Yeah.
But I thought actually phones weren't supposed to be in school, right? But
Well, now phones need to be back in school. But we got the clip.
Tonight, a teacher in Pontiac is no longer with the district after a video has gone viral showing her berating students.
Yeah, watch this.
Deal with your you calm down. You calm down. You calm down, boy. Now, your mama gonna come beat the out of me. So we calling people to beat the out of each other. All right. Is that what we doing? Okay. Is that what?
So she actually, you're saying she actually resigned before she got fired. So, we have to, I have to control myself, and I don't even teach kids, right? But when someone says something, you have to catch me sometimes. So when some people say something, you just really have to be careful on what you say and how you say it, because you can't take back those words, right? But she's still talking about guns.
Yeah,
yeah.
Mika, she said gun education is important. Most people buy guns but do not go to the classes. My condolences to the mother for this tragic incident. That is true. They don't go to the classes, but they got the gun, especially in.
But I thought you had to. I thought you had to go get to the class.
Well, you not necessarily. It's not. They would like for you to, but anybody can go buy a gun.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about Regina, the young lady. People have a breaking point. Every person is human, and people really want, they forget that we're human, and we want to be held to the higher standard. But the reality of it is all of us can snap. All of us can get fed up. All of us can go off. I see it often, right? And so this particular situation, it was a clip. We don't know what happened before. We know that something did happen before. But what I love about this young lady, as a matter of fact, Gil Garrett put her whole entire response up on Facebook. and she came with some facts, and it's bigger than her just
Is it still on
having.
his page?
It is on his page. It's bigger than her just having a verbal exchange with this young man. These are things that are happening in these schools, and the teachers are not being supported. And so, unfortunately, when things like this happen, that's when the community get involved and want to point the finger. This goes back to what I was talking about earlier. We are quick to point the finger, but nobody wants to take accountability.
So where was it on his page? I'm trying to locate where Gil, because I want
It's
to
on Gil Garrett's page, and it's she wrote a lot of.
It was her here. Was it from TikTok? Because I think
It was not. Gil had it on Facebook, and he just shared what she spoke about. And it was a long, very long post, but it came with some facts. It came with statistics, and it was a real post. Oh, we got a caller? Okay.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How you doing today?
Good. This is Shatama Mika.
Hi, Shatama Mika. Come on, Columbia, South Carolina. Yes.
Yes. It's always a treat. First, let me say that. It's always a treat when God have me shift my morning to turn to you all to listen and tune in. So I want to just say thank you guys for being consistent.
I love you,
in that area, and because it is so needed. It is so needed. And I just had two things because I was listening, and the first thing is about the guns. Definitely, and I posted a comment. I don't know if you guys saw that yet, but gun education is out there. And although this is a tragic experience, the problem is that a lot of us, African Americans, we go buy guns, but we don't take the time to go get the education that's out there to understand how to protect our homes, ourselves, and the laws of guns. So just because you open to carry doesn't mean you can openly shoot anyone, doesn't mean you can do things, because there are laws that protect even those people, even the intruder. So just knowing that just because somebody tries to come into your house, that doesn't give you the right to shoot them. You don't have the right to shoot them until they're actually in, and it has to be face forward. Because if you shoot them when they're leaving the house, now you've committed murder. So to know these things is important. So I am a licensed gun carrier here in South Carolina, and I was in Michigan as well. But I took the time to get the education as well. So I think that's very important. And when you have young children, it is very important to practice home safety, period. Doesn't matter if you have a gun in the house. You stick in the wall to cover up the sockets. A lot of parents don't do that anymore. There's things out there to practice home safety. So although this is a tragic experience, and my heart goes out to this mother, because I can't even imagine the thoughts that's going through her mind and the feelings that she's having. So we do always want to take a minute to intercede in prayer for these women or men that ends up in these situations like this. However, there are things out there to prevent this from continuing to happen.
That's true. That is true.
And so we want to make sure we always educate while we're praying. The second thing is the lady in the classroom. I'm torn with this. Although her behavior was unacceptable, some of these children, and depending on the age group that she was actually working with, some of these children come in and threaten. I heard when Dr. Teresa said they're not being protected. They threaten the teachers. They say things to them. Now, definitely, if you are a person that don't know how to handle your emotions, or you feel yourself getting to a place you need to take accountability, get some counseling, and go get some help so you don't fly off the handle, right? However, there is another side to that parents today are encouraging their kids. And I say this because I was walking in the store just the other day, and a young boy. He probably had to be in the 4th grade, maybe 3rd or 4th grade, and he was telling his mom something about what the teacher said. But I could tell from listening from ears of wisdom, because I raised 4 sons, that he wasn't telling the whole truth. But the mother immediately jumped. As soon as she says something to you, you call your mom and I will be right up to that school, you know. And her attitude showed and displayed a way that agitates, where this child now feels like he has the upper hand with that teacher. She didn't get the whole story. She didn't say, well, son, let's have let's table this and we'll have a conversation with you and your teacher so I can fully understand. One of the things as a parent of a mother of 4 sons that I did is I always heard them, but I always took the time to give them the opportunity to express themselves with the teacher. So it was like the teacher understood how they were feeling. I understood what was going on in the classroom fully. But at the same time, if you need to support the child, but you don't need to overly do something, because the child really could be in the wrong. And oftentimes that works. And I think parents just really need to go back to a village mentality instead of a Lone Ranger mentality.
That's
really where a lot of,
That's where we were. We was talking about community. So we appreciate you so much for the call in. This wisdom and insight has been so good. So we thank you for calling in. I know that we got another person that's trying to call in too. Yeah. But we love you, Mika. Thank you so much for your insight, and I can't wait to see you soon. Did she hang up? Oh, okay.
All right, well, thanks for calling in. Thanks for watching us every week, all the way from North Carolina. We appreciate you.
Columbia, South Carolina.
Columbia, South Carolina. We appreciate you. I know you've been following us for for years, so we appreciate you.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Gil Garrett said that he wanted to call in, y'all. So what I love about Gil, I pulled it. Santi, were you able to pull it up? Okay, so there is a right here on the screen. There was a response that this lady had wrote, and it was from the desk of Dr. I think her name is, let's see, what is her name? She was right on Gil's page. It was from yesterday.
Is that it back there? Is that right there? No, that's Gil talking.
That's Gil talking, but it was a response, and it was from the desk of Dr. Rachel Harris.
Well, Gil, where is it at on the page?
It was a day ago, if you look on this page, and it was a response from her. And I'm just gonna look it up real quick and just read a little bit of it. But let's see. And this was a day or so ago, and this was it was at the top. And he said, Gil just shared this, and it was
her name is Dr. Harris.
Yeah, her name is Dr. Harris. And she really just talked about, number one, she wasn't fired, she resigned. But she gave some really good facts about Pontiac. And she talked about how Pontiac, that particular school, was in the bottom.
What school was it?
It's Pontiac High. Pontiac High. And so, I just, let me see if I can find her, because I wanted to read a little bit about this.
So she resigned. She get fired.
Yeah,
I thought that was smart. She said if you click on my face, show down. So Pontiac High. So do you think that it was right? So she quit. She resigned instead of getting fired, right? Because she probably knew she was going to get fired. She probably knew she was going to get fired. So does that make it okay? Because the students got on her nerves, right? Every day, I'm sure something was said by the kid, right? Because children know how to get on your nerves. They know how to pop you off, right? So how could she maybe handle that difference so she didn't have to resign for her job, even though she said Pontiac is at the high? But she worked there. So I'm being devil advocate of that. So nothing?
I mean, I feel like, what do you mean? I feel like I keep hearing you say she resigned before she got fired.
She resigned before she got fired.
That's like before she got fired.
Because she was going to get fired.
Why should she have gotten fired? Because she cursed back at the
Yeah, but you can't cuss.
Well, here's the
camera.
thing. The reality of it is she repeated everything that the person said to her. She repeated back to what this
you've been on different page.
We do be on different pages.
We're a different page on that. I mean, I get it
We
because
can
you
be
have
on
your
different
therapist hat on.
pages. We
I
can be
know,
on
I get
different
it because you have your therapist hat on. But you wouldn't allow me. You would have told me I can't cuss like that.
Well, here's
you,
the
you would
thing.
have
When
told
you
me to
are,
handle that
I asked
So-
a specific
You would have
question.
told me that.
The reality
okay?
of it
I'm gonna drink some
is
water
any,
right now.
any person that's
drink
in
some of
a
my water.
public figure, any person that is a public figure, or any person that holds a leadership position should not be cursing anybody out.
Oh, we got a clip. Can you play that clip, please?
This rant recorded, now spreading like wildfire online.
All right. All right. Is that what we doing?
Showing who the Pontiac School District says is a teacher just a second day on the job Tuesday.
This is not a school. That's what they told me when I came here.
In longer versions of the video sent to Local 4, the freshman teacher.
I'm 53 years old. And this little peon is sitting up in here calling me a girl.
Is heard arguing with students using derogatory language, then threatening to leave.
Sis, you sound.
One parent whose teenage son witnessed and recorded the now viral rant, Kayla Burns, says she's disgusted.
When a teacher's calling kids the B word, the A word, and the N word, I think that needs to be addressed right away.
You know, and I'm not condoning her behavior, but what I am going to say, many of those children call each other those names, and even worse, in the hallway every day.
Those are the kids, though.
Many of those children call other teachers that in the hallway
But
every day.
second day on the job, not knocking with, but second day on the
Okay.
job.
Okay.
So, second day on the job, she resigned. So I'm thinking.
Do you think she just? Let's go back. Wait, Cornelia had a
No,
comment.
she didn't have no history though. She didn't. Second day on the job, that got on her nerve. Now, if you'd have told me that teacher had been there a year or been there 6 months and the repetition, but 2 days on the job.
Okay, so listen.
I'm done.
Cornelia
Sorry,
says
I get up and leave on that one.
Cornelia says we all have triggers. We have to know how to identify our triggers.
Yes.
And sometimes we have to just snap.
And say nothing and pray.
That's
Amen.
NAP.
Easier done,
It's
but
easier
necessary.
said
Yes.
than done, but
Yes.
it's necessary.
Yes, it
Every
is.
person has its breaking point.
Yes.
Ma'am, this is not the first time teachers have used choice words or students. A lot of times it's disgust, not termination.
Yeah.
Exactly. I believe that, Gil, and I believe that this
Yeah.
behavior and this conversation, this language is used oftentimes.
It is. She just got caught. That's
She
all.
just got caught. And what
got
I dislike about it is that they only recorded what they wanted us to see. Only recorded what they
I know we got triggers, but second day on the job.
Whether it was the second day of the job or the 100th day on the job, the reality of it is her emotions stepped in.
Yeah, she got triggered.
She got triggered.
She got triggered. Second
And-
day on the job, and
and-
it wasn't no history. It was no. So second day on the job, you really don't know. You know, you got a kid. You don't know that you don't know that kid's background. Now, if it was 100 days on the job, 90 days on the job, 30 days on the job, but 2 days.
Yeah.
I know I'm the worst when it comes. I'm on that part, right? Because second day on the job and you triggered like that, and then she said Pontiac is not a school. High school is not a school.
Well,
what does that mean?
if you go back
What does that
to,
mean?
I can't pull up her actual her post, but she addressed all of that. Gil said it's only heightened because of the current climate of the district and all the other concerns and issues.
Okay.
Yeah, now I understand. Like no way am I condoning her behavior. What I'm saying is, and I'll stand on this, I understand.
Stand 10 toes down.
I understand because people can take you there. And Regina, it may not be a student that take you there, but you could get taken there too.
Oh, I get taken there pretty often.
See, and you use your choice words.
But they are adults. They are adults.
Listen.
But you know what? But what I've had to do when I get triggered, I've had to I have to pause. I mean, I do.
Sometimes.
I have to pause.
Sometimes.
Or I have to get on the phone and call somebody that I can trust.
Yeah,
You know,
but
and it's going and you on it, and you and the one too.
Listen, but here's the
One,
thing.
two.
Even when you call me, by the time the language, by the time you get done, I'm traumatized. Okay, I'm traumatized. So listen, for those of you who are listening.
But what did I do? But what did I do? I called somebody. I was triggered. I was upset. I was on 25, right?
Yeah,
I made that
she
phone
stay
call.
there though.
I made that phone call.
She'll come for about 20 minutes, and I promise you,
I'll be right
she
back
coming
there.
right back
Coming
with
right
it.
back. I
So,
am.
Listen,
I am. And somebody
Snap.
asked, look,
SNAP.
we gotta go. We ain't even get the current events
We
today.
ain't get the current events, but
gotta
we'll run them next week. But listen, we love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday, everyone. Same time, same place next week.